There we go. You should be able to hear me now. So good afternoon. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I'm doing something a bit different. So I'm using a new platform called StreamYard, and you'll see like the little duck right up in the corner there. That's a new platform that I'm using. Every day I'm just like discovering new things, learning new things, so I can do much better lives and videos and things like that. So I'm using this new platform called StreamYard, so do bear with me. Now the only thing is, there we go, I've got the chat, so I'm going to put in hello. Now do let me know if you can see that, and also if you can respond so I can see if it's coming up in the chat, because it's all new to me. It's all new, this new platform StreamYard, which you can see there. It's all new to me. So I hope you can see me and I hope you can hear me. So I'm just gonna jump onto my YouTube on my phone just to see if that's coming up. So today I've got a shopping haul. Oh yes, it is. I can see that I'm live. I've got 4 people with me. So brilliant, fabulous, fabulous. Can't see your chat message. Okay. And it's not, oh, here we go. Comments. There we go. Yay! See, you know, every day's a learning day. Every day's a school day. It really is. So, got it. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So thank you so much for joining me here today on this live. I can see I've got a few people with me. So hopefully you can hear me and you can see me. Yeah, brilliant. So today I've got a shopping haul. So as you can see, I'm back on my feet. I'm not 100%, but I can stand now. I can stand up. And today, I went, because, you know, today's payday. So I went shopping, hence my haul. And it's just as well I had the shopping trolley to lean on, because let me tell you, I look like Hopalong Cassidy. I really did. I was like hopping along because my knee just started to swell and it was really painful. So I had the trolley to lean on. The only problem was when I had to take the trolley back and get back from the trolley park to the car, I was like literally hopping on one foot to get back to the car. So, but I'm back. I'm standing, so it's all good. So I'm going to show you what I've got. I've been to Tesco's, and this is food and household products, and I'm going to show you what I got, because I got some real bargains. So if you were following me at the start of the year, you'll know that I've got a freezer packed with food. And then I got my huge Tesco's haul and stacked, and I've got a cupboard full of food. So my goal has been to spend no more than £5 a month, £5 a week, £20 a month, just to top up my food. So I'm not doing a proper food shop. My goal is to use the food that's in the cupboard, and in the freezer and the fridge. Well, there's not much in the fridge now, but use what's in the freezer, but to just top up so that I can make meals with what's already in there, because I need to use that down. So that is my goal, £5 a week, £20 a month. And stay with me right to the end, and I will let you know whether I hit that target for the month of January. Bear in mind, January's not over yet, but I'll let you know how I'm doing. So I've got a few top-up items, but I've also got some household goods that I need. So I'm just going to dive in. So this is going to be random. So, and these random household items are not part of my £5 a week shop. It's only food that is my part of my £5 a week shop. So I picked up some more toilet cleaner, essential, always need that, always. And also picked up some furniture polish. I like Pledge, but this Tesco one smells really good. And this Tesco one is only £1. So I'm really pleased with this. Whereas the Pledge is like £2.65. So really, really good bargain for this Tesco one. And it smells really good, smells pleasant. Okay, what else did I get? I picked up some of my washing detergent. This is again Tesco's brand. This is £4.60 for this, and you get 25 washes in it, and it's like it's those pods. I'll show you, because this just goes straight into my tin in my wash cupboard. They do this fragrance. Can't open it. They do this fragrance, which is the orange blossom and pomegranate, and it smells really, really nice. But they also do a lavender, but I don't like the lavender. Don't like the lavender. And they come like this. So I just pop 2 in my wash, and it does a good job washing and leaving everything smelling really fresh. This I think is a really, really good buy, the Tesco's own brand, because if you used to buy Persil or Ariel, they're like £8. They're like, so it's double the cost. So I really like these. I did pick up 2, but when I got to the checkout, I saw that one, the box, the bottom was all wet, so that tells me that something had burst inside, and I thought, so I'll leave it. So I just ended up getting the one. What else did I get? I got some more of these, essential for me. I love my baths morning and night, so got that. Is that a washing conditioner? No, this is just the wash, Kaz. This is just the wash. So yeah, but for £4.60, I think it's fantastic. I did get some conditioner, so I'll show you that in a minute as well. Oh, here, presto, here's the conditioner. And this is the Tesco's own, and they do about 7 or 8 different fragrances, but there's 2 that I like. This one, which is the Summer Fresh, and they also do a blue one, which is the Spring Fresh. And these are £1, £1.30, something like that. And this is 1.25 litres. Now, I used to buy Lenore, and I love the Lenore brand, but this smells so fresh. This is really nice fresh smell. It does exactly the same job as the Lenore, but this one, even when Lenore is, or Comfort is on offer, sometimes they come down to like £4 on offer. These per mil still work out cheaper. So this is mine of choice. And what I discovered is sometimes there's something called white label. I don't know if anybody's familiar with that, but you get white labels. So you have a company like Lenore who will make their product or a very similar product. They might just tweak the ingredients a little bit, and then they do it for Tesco's, Aldi's, Morrison's, all those supermarkets, but way cheaper, because what you pay for is the brand name. That's what you're paying for. So, you know, I often go with supermarket own. It's way cheaper. So got some of that in. What else did I get? Oh, picked up my Ryvita. If you know me, you know I love a bit of Ryvita. These are normally £2, and they are £1 in Tesco's if you use a club card. So quite a bit of a saving, 50% saving. So I picked this one up. This is the cracked black pepper. This is a fairly new flavour, and it's really good, really good. Okay, what else did I get? Oh, here we go. Here's the other one I mentioned. I picked up 2. This is the pumpkin seed and oat. So again, you're going to get all that goodness, all that fibre in there. You get in the seeds with all that nutrition, and also the oats. So usually 2 of these and I'm done. 2 of these I'm done, and these are 1 point each. 1 point. Whatever flavor you get, they're 1 point per slice. And they also do one which is a great biscuit alternative. I didn't get any today because I've already got some in the cupboard. It comes in a pink packet, and it's fruit. It's a fruit and seed one, and it's got that slight sweetness, and it's a fabulous alternative for a biscuit. So I'm never without these. And with these, I mean, I did buy some Philadelphia cheese, and I'll show you in a moment. But these are, I don't eat a lot of bread. If I do eat bread, it'll be like whole wheat or whole seeded bread. So as my carbs, I like to have Rivita. I like these crackers. So for a savoury treat, I'll like put some soft cream cheese on, or maybe just like a baby bell, something sliced cheese, maybe some salmon or tuna with mayo. Sometimes I put like peanut butter and drizzle a little bit of chocolate spread on, and it makes a really cracking treat. So I use these as for ages. I've been doing this, and they are great alternative to bread. So yeah, some of my favorites these are. Yeah. What else I've got in here? So these were from my £5 a week, 20 quid a month buys. Okay. I also got this, a bag of brown onions. Always need onions. I've got some pork in the freezer and some chicken that I'm going to be cooking down maybe next week. Always need onions. I also need to go back out to my local Asian food shop and get some fresh ginger and some garlic and turmeric. The ones in Tesco's, seriously, no, absolutely no. I mean, they're a great option if you haven't got like an Asian or Caribbean food shop near you. But if you have got an Asian or Caribbean food shop, go there, because you're going to get the freshest. The ones in Tesco's were not the freshest. But if I was desperate, I probably would get them. But no, so I need to, out of my £5 a month, I do need to go to my local. I've just got one up the road, but I couldn't go today because after I'd done my shopping, I was just like, I haven't got this strength in my knees to take me. So then I picked these up. My plugins. If you know me, you know my house has to smell good. My house has got to be clean. It's got to smell good as well. So I've got so much. I burn candle waxes, I burn candles, I've got plugins, all sorts, all in every room of the house. So I picked a couple of these up. These were £3 in Tesco, so I thought that was a good buy. One more item in this bag is done. Talking about the house smelling good, I picked this up in Tesco's. This is a wax melt cube. It's fig and mulberry. This was reduced from £2 to £1, so I thought I'd give it a try. It smells pleasant. It smells pleasant. I've never burned Tesco's wax melts, so I don't know how they burn. But for £1, I thought I'll give it a go. Give it a go. Okay, what else did I get? So now these are coming out of my 20 quid a month shop. And I picked up these red grapes. I walked past them. Oh my days, they just looked so good. They looked really, really nice. So I picked those up to snack on throughout the day. So yeah, these were on offer as well. I picked these ones up. These are some nectarines that you ripen at home, and these were reduced. You know me, I love a bargain, from £1.19 to 60p. Tesco's do 3 reductions during the day, and the first reduction is usually like 20 or 30% off. Then they have a second reduction, which is more about 50%, and then the last reduction is about 70% off. But usually the Tesco's that I go to, the big one for my big shop, usually after like 3 o'clock there's virtually nothing left, so there's no point me even going back for the 70% off. So when I go and I say goodbye, I got them. So these are 60p, half price. Really pleased with them. You ripen these at home. Yeah, really good to get a good variety of nutrients in. Nectarines are brilliant, but also, you know what I'm going to say? Me crumbles. Because that crumble that I did earlier in the week, busting. It was busting. So I saw these with a view of doing some more. And also apples. I picked this big bag of apples up. £2. £2. These weren't reduced. These are the standard price, but £2. So I picked them up because I'm going to be juicing. I've got some products to get juicing to get rid of this inflammation in my body. And I always like to juice an apple for that sweetness. So I picked this up, but there's loads in here. There's 1, 2, and these apples are whoppers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. And these apples, let me just show you. These apples are massive. Look at the size of that, guys. Look at the size. Look, it's like a tennis ball. Bigger than a tennis ball. It's like a cricket ball. It's huge. So there's 8 of these. So these are going to be perfect for juicing and also making me crumbles. So let's pop that over there. What else did I get? Oh, I got some mango. And this was reduced from £3.95 to £1.98. So about half price. Again, to eat, to get that sweetness in, but I'm going to do kale and mango smoothie or juice, a green juice. It's really nice, really, really nice. So I saw that, picked that up. And that again is out of my £20 a month shop. Then I picked up some lemons. These were again reduced from 160 to 80p. Yeah. Oh, Kaz, you get your garlic from the local farm shop. Yeah, it's the same price and much nicer, much fresher as well. Yeah, better quality if you buy it like from a farmer shop or a specialist food shop rather than a mass-produced chain. Because by the time it's gone through its process, it's got into the supermarket, it's not the freshest. So, yeah, really pleased to do that, Kaz. More bubble bath, you know me. I love these. These are £1.40 in Tesco's, and I have bathed day and night, twice a day. That's just me. And I like to put this in. Yeah, I do put a lot in because I like loads of bubbles. Usually I'm trying to be economical now because I used to literally put like a third and there was bubbles everywhere. But now I'm trying to get about 5 or 6 baths out of a bottle. And that'll create all the bubbles. I like just to sit and, you know, be leisurely in that. But I wash my body. If you know me, don't judge me, guys. Don't judge me. I wash my body only with Molten Brown. I know, Princess Angela, snob. Yeah. So I go cheap on to get the foam, but to wash my body only, well, I say only, Molten Brown is my preferred. I did buy myself some Bath and Body Works for Christmas because I loved that when I was in America, but it just didn't seem the same. So yeah, Molten Brown all the way. And I will tell you, Molten Brown is expensive. It is. I ain't gonna lie. Molten Brown starts from about £15 a bottle for 300ml at the cheapest, but it's more like £18 a bottle it starts at. However, I've just finished a bottle of Molten Brown and I started it in November and I use it twice a day. So it's lasted me 2 months, one bottle. So I get my money's worth out of it, and I only need about 5 or 6 squirts on my pump, on the sponge. It'll do the whole body. I smell good. The bathroom smells good. So it's expensive, but in the long run, it's working out probably cheaper than these. Yeah, working out cheaper at these. So yeah, that's just me. That's just me, I know. Okay, so I picked up these tomatoes. I know, Kaz, they're not, it's not cheap. It's not cheap. But then the cost per wash probably works out the same, if not better, than buying a cheaper brand. Because with a cheaper brand, you don't get the quality of the foam. So you're putting a lot on for it to lather up. So you end up using it quite a bit. But with Molten Brown, you only need to cup 3 or 4 pumps on a sponge and it'll do the whole body. Yeah. So I picked these up. These are my tomatoes. Again, essential for when I'm cooking. These are my cherry tomatoes. These were, I think these were 69 pence in Tesco's. So yeah, really pleased with those. I've got a cucumber. I love my cucumbers. If I'm got like having my cream cheese on my Ryvita, sometimes I do like to slice up a few slices of cucumber, put it on. It's a hydrating food. It's full of nutrients, full of minerals. Yeah, I love it. Love my cucumbers. But these are also fabulous for putting through the juicer as well. Cucumber juice is so good. It's cleansing. It's refreshing. So I often, if I've got any, like a little end off, I never throw, you know, like you chop the end off, and a lot of people throw it away. I never throw them away. I just save them and put them in my juices or in my smoothies. Yeah. What else did I get? Got some kale. And where I can, I get organic. And it is more expensive. So the Tesco's regular organic or regular can, I think, was something like £1.70, something like that. And this was nearly £3 or something, £2.70. So a fair bit more. But because I'm juicing them and going to be making them into a smoothie, I want that. I don't want the chemicals in it. I want to reduce as much chemicals. So where I can, I go for organic. Yeah. So that's coming out to me £5 a week. And you can see now why I do. It's hard just to stick to £5 a week. So I look at £20 a month or £60 over 3 months. Because some months, like this month, I'm going to go a bit over. But that's fine because it's still within my £60 budget for 3 months. And then I've got some celery. Now, celery, guys, if you don't know the benefits of celery, jump on the internet after you've watched this, guys, and check out the health benefits to celery. Celery should be on prescription. It really should be. It is so good for high blood pressure, for diabetes. It's good for cleansing. And I'm not giving any medical advice, by the way, but it's got so much health properties. Do you know, if you were with me, oh, Jackie, you agree, Bath and Body, it's not the same. No, it's not the same. I swear. I used to go, I've got family in America, and I used to go, and Canada. And every time I went to Canada and America, I was like, just take me to Bath and Body. I don't want to go anywhere else. Just take me to Bath and Body. And I used to just buy stacks of it. And also they have their sales. They have really excellent sales. And I'd be here in England and I'd order on the website and I'd get it shipped to like my sister or my brother. And then when I was in America, then I would I knew it was sitting there waiting for me, my sister, and I'd just buy loads, absolutely loads, and I'd just bring it all back in my suitcase. And then obviously I ran out, I haven't been for a little while. So when I discovered that it was here in the UK and you could get it on QVC, I bought some for Christmas and it just wasn't the same. Maybe it's just me, I've outgrown it, I don't know, but it just didn't have the strength of fragrance that it had back then. Don't Don't know, but yeah, wasn't that impressed. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, nothing wrong with looking after ourselves. It's essential. Oh, Esther, thank you, my darling. Thank you very much. You're off to America. Yeah, I shall have a little look at the Bath and Body website and let you know. Yeah, but thank you. So, I've got my friend calling me. I can't take that message now. So yeah, guys, check out the health properties on celery. You will want to have it every single day. Now, it's not something that I can eat. Like, you know, people will just have it as a crudité and dip it in hummus or something. I can't eat it like that. I can use it in my food. So if I'm cooking down like a stew, I can eat it that way. But my preferred way is to juice it or to put it in smoothies and juices. Brilliant. So again, where I can, I do pick up organic. So got some of that today. Me beets. I've got 2 bunches of beets because, guys, now these are organic beets as well. You could just see they're organic. And this is a personal thing for me. You do what works for you. I never buy the beets in a packet. You know, the ones that are pre-cooked and in that sealed packet. No, it's dead. It's dead. There's no nutrients in it. It's dead. Go for fresh every single time. Fresh beets. And if you could if you could juice them or cook them, or even better still, eat them raw. When we cook food, we lose a lot of nutrients. If you can eat food raw, like your veggies, so much better for you. That's why I love juicing, like my kale, my spinach, my carrots. I do cook them. I will be honest, I do cook them, but more often than that, I'm juicing them and I'm having them raw, because you're going to get way more nutrients from them being raw than you are cooked. You will get some cooked, but more raw. And there's a whole movement out there about eating raw foods. Raw foods. So yeah, something to look into. So organic if you can, or well, organic if I can. I'm not telling you what to do, but organic if I can. And then these are going in my juicer. But the other thing, guys, juice the stalk, cut the stalk, eat the stalk. A lot of people, you know what? I just think it's a Western thing. I really, really do think it's a Western culture where people chop off the leaves, chop off the stalk, and chuck it away. Why? Let's just stop and think about this for a minute. So, the plant, there's its little root, is getting all its nutrient from the sun and from water. It has to come through the leaves. It has to come through the stalk. It has to. There's a little bit that it'll absorb from the soil, but the majority of it is coming from the stalk and the leaves. That's where the goodness is. And in the West, we chop it off, chuck it away. No, eat it. Give it all a what I do is I give it all a really, really good wash and put the whole thing through the juicer or blend it up. So with something like this, because it's fibrous, it's hard, what I do, I juice this, extract all of that juice. I juice the stalks and everything, juice it all, and then I put the juice and the fibrous bit into my blender with my kale. I don't juice the kale, but I blend the kale, and I juice the celery, and I juice the apples, and all that pulp I put into the blender with that juice, and I blitz it all up. So nothing is being wasted. I'm getting all the fibre. In fact, when I make some, it'll be tomorrow morning I'll make some. Then I'll show you, I'll do it as a live and I'll show you what I do. But yeah, you know, so I'm stepping it up to just get rid of this inflammation in my body and the aches and the pain. And I know what it is. It's the weather. If you ever suffer with like the arthritis or some health conditions, for me, I can wake up in the middle of the night and know that it's going to rain. Doesn't even have to rain. I know it's going to rain because I can feel it in my joints. And we've had these high winds and all of this damp weather, and that's why I'm badly inflamed. So if I go to the doctor, it's just going to put me full of medication. Nobody's ever saying, look at what you're putting in your body, look at what you're eating. So that's what I'm doing. Because, you know, my parents from back in the West Indies, if they had ailments, they did turn to modern medicine, I'm not going to lie, but they also used like traditional herbal. So my dad, I was thinking about this last night, my dad used to suffer exactly the same with his knees. And what he used to do, he used to get a bottle of vinegar, right? He used to boil the vinegar in a pot. He used to get a bandage, soak the bandage in the vinegar, the boiled vinegar, squeeze it out and wrap his knee with the vinegar. And within a day, he said it just drew out all of that pain, you know, and all that swelling. My parents, whenever anybody was going to the Caribbean, they used to put in their order for bush tea. You know, they used to like say, this is, you know, this bush is for this and that bush is for that, and you just put a pinch of this and a pinch of that together and it'll help with this. You know, that's what they did back then. But modern medicine, and I'm not knocking modern medicine. Modern medicine is like, you know what, you're sick, go to the doctor. Go to the doctor, get some drugs, and that will help. What those drugs do is they deal with the surface level, and they deal with help manage those symptoms. They don't help to cure it. And you know, I'm not speaking as an expert because I'm absolutely not. I'm just speaking like from my experience growing up. That's what my parents used to do. That's what the Caribbeans do. That's what South Americans do. That's what a lot of Indians do. You know, they turn to the land. They turn to the land and use the land to heal themselves. So it's just food for thought. Okay, more food that I got was my avocados. I love my avocados. Again, avocados, in my opinion, should be put on prescription. This is nature's food, full of omega-3s, fatty acids, all those healthy fats. It's full of magnesium as well that we need. Our bodies need that during menopause. It is so nutrient dense. Yes, they are high in points, but what's a couple of extra points if you're getting the nutrition in and it is supporting your body? Yeah, ditch a few other treats and get some avocados in. Yeah, avocados on my Rivita with a slice of cucumber, absolutely delicious. These make also, if you do like avocado, like a cake as well, you could put avocados in cake. There's loads of recipes there for that. So I've got a couple of avocados. These were reduced to 59p each if you've got a club card. Yeah, so I'm hoping to go back, maybe down to my local one and pick up another couple. Yeah, and they will freeze as well. You could scoop them out, mash it all up, put a pinch of salt or lemon juice, and then pop it in a container, and they will freeze really lovely. My guilty pleasure. This is my camembert. I love camembert or brie. It does smell. I ain't gonna lie. It smells. Ugh. But my God, that is such good cheese. It is so good. So again, I'll often have it with like my Vita. It's just a really, really nice snack. And then I picked up some Baby Bells. Oh, you love avocados. Yeah. Oh, look, the best, the best. So I can imagine, Esther, they are really good in your salads. I know you love your salads. They'd be brilliant for that. Picked up some Baby Bell. Sometimes I go for the Baby Bell Light, but sometimes I like the full fat version. And today was a full fat version. These are 3 points for the full fat version. And if you do the light, they're 1 point. But I just was stopping and reading what's the difference between what's in the light and what's in the full fat. And I was just like, you know what? No, full fat day today, full fat. So that was that. So that was everything in that bag. And then the last bag. So I picked this up. This is a mixing bowl. And you know me, I love to cook. So I saw this. I do like to have, I did have a load of plastic bowls, but you know, they're like worn out. So I've got a nice metal bowl, but also picked this up. This is a Pyrex. So really, really good brand. This was originally $6.50 and it came down to £4 in Tesco's. And as I got home, I thought, you know, I should have bought another one. Because I do, my metal one I like to use just for chicken. And then so something like this I will use for like flour. And then I want another one for like different types of meat as well. Yeah, Esther, you buy organic when you can. Yeah, I do agree. It's because with the cheaper ones, they're in a field, they get sprayed with chemicals. And you know, they're still fine. You just need to really wash them really, really, really carefully just to get rid of as much of the chemicals as you can. But if you can get organic, you still need to wash them, but they haven't got as much pesticides. So they've absorbed a lot less because they're using a lot less, if any. They shouldn't be using any, to be fair, but who knows these days. So yeah, you know, give them all a good wash and they're good to go. So Esther, honestly, I'm kind of like, why am I going to pay £1 for something if I can get it for 50 pence? Do you know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, just save money where I can. Kaz says, personally, I believe that if a diet of any kind is stopping you from eating healthy, nutrient-rich foods, there is a problem with that diet. The body needs those nutrients and vitamins. Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know what? I've said it once and I'll say it again. I love the Weight Watchers plan. I absolutely do. It's because of the Weight Watchers plan that I've lost 114 pounds. But in my opinion, they do not do enough to support around nutritious health. Weight Watchers is behavior scientists. They are not nutritional scientists. And I'm not saying that there isn't nutrition science in there. There is somewhere. It's just, in my opinion, not enough. Because if Weight Watchers say you can eat anything you want, as long as you stay within your 23 points and lose weight, yes, that absolutely works. It works. But then you're going to get a group of people that are undernourished, malnourished, who are always hungry, who are still sick. And that's where me and WW, our paths are kind of widening a little bit, because I'm like, we need more nutrition support. We need to be encouraging our members to learn about nutrition. So last week's topic was good, but it didn't go far enough, and we need more on that. In my opinion, yeah, Esther, they don't do anything. Yeah, you maintained again this week. Yeah, you know, and the thing is, you can eat anything. In that case, you know, let's just encourage members to eat 3 Mars bars. one for breakfast, one for dinner, one for lunch. That'll keep you within your points, but you ain't going to be healthy. You ain't going to be healthy at all. So I would love to see Weight Watchers do a lot more around supporting members with nutrition, learning about and last week was an eye-opener. So many people came and said, you know what, I'm so glad that, you know, we was able to learn about the foods that contain protein. Those are basic things. You know, they didn't understand what foods are protein, what foods have got carbs, what foods have healthy fats. You know, if people don't understand what foods contain these, how can we expect people to eat them and let alone be healthy? You know, we need more support around nutrition. Just as well, I'm studying nutrition. Just as well. So, you know, I can support my body. I mean, I can support you guys. You know, I can support you around nutrition. You know, the same with menopause. You know, it's, and I'm not knocking it, but we're often said, you know, go to the doctor, get HRT, etc. And I'm not saying that that's not right. You know, you must absolutely do that. But how about looking at the foods we eat? And you go to the doctor and they never are going to say, let's explore what you're eating. Could be a magnesium deficiency. Could be that you've got tryptophan deficiency. Could be that you've got a vitamin B deficiency as to why you're so tired all the time. Yeah, it could be all of these things. Let's boost that with some food. Yeah, and these are the foods that you need to eat to get those levels up. I every now and again, my iron level dips because I've always had a history with anemia. And when that happens, I know, right, I need those deep green leafy veg that is iron rich. I need some red meat. And liver is great, but I ain't touching liver. So lots of broccoli, lots of kale, lots of spinach, lots of oranges as well, lots of kiwis. Those are the foods that I will level up on, because then when I do that, I don't need the iron tablets. And my doctor wanted, he had me on some iron tablets a couple of months ago and took myself off them. And when I had a blood test the other day, it was like, no, your iron level's fine. I was like, I know it's fine. I know it's fine because I've been eating the foods that's going to increase my iron levels. Yeah, so I'm not endorsing, I'm not knocking the medical profession at all. What I'm saying, if they prescribe you medication, do take it and always take medical advice. But there's a lot that we can do to support ourselves with food. And I wish that Weight Watchers would support the community with more information and more knowledge and build our confidence around food that is nutritious to help us stay within our points budget, rather than the concept of you can eat whatever you want. So, okay, I'm going to eat cakes and chocolates and high carb things, and then I'm still hungry. And, you know, it's counterproductive somehow. It's the more I learn, it's just not sitting well with me. It's not sitting well. But hey ho. Right, what else did I get? Here we go. Got some more organic carrots. Again, carrots packed full of vitamin A. We need vitamin A in the body, absolutely essential. So got that. So that is going to be juiced again. And these were reduced as well. They were £1.10 and they came down to 55p. So got those in. Got more of these. I picked up 4. Every time I go, I pick up 3 or 4 because they're quite heavy. And then I got more kefir. I did pick up a brand the other day by mistake, and it was the Yo Valley kefir, and it was okay, but it wasn't as thick and creamy as this one. I really like this one. This is the Beautiful Gut Health, and I got this in Tesco's. So yeah, got some more of those. I also did pick up my old faithful McCavarg yogurt. Picked up 4 of these, and they're permanently on offer. It's 4 for £3, and I picked these up because sometimes I do like to have a little bit. Have one for lunch. You're just having one for lunch. The cherry flavour, fantastic. Great to hear. Great to hear. And Esther, you love beans for protein. Yeah. Oh my days, beans, kidney beans, chickpeas, all of those, the black-eyed beans, kidney peas, lentils, fantastic source of protein, and also carbs as well. They're dual purpose, the carbs and the protein. So they're going to keep you fuller for longer, going to help with that energy level as well. Fantastic. What else did I get? I got some Philadelphia, but I got the original because today was not about being light. It was the original. And I did take the time and read the information in the back. And the ingredients is full fat soft cheese, salt stabilizer, and citric acid, which is like lemon. And it's made with pasteurized milk. But by the time I'd looked at the light and the lightest, there was a few more
feature requests.
Oh.
And in the meantime, make sure you like and subscribe so you don't...
What's that? My phone went off for a minute. There were ingredients that I didn't recognize. There were some very strange ingredients, and I was like, oh no, I think I'll just stay with the full fat one. Then I picked up some cheese. If you know me, full fat all the way. I don't do light on my cheese. Occasionally I will with a baby bell, but I like my full fat cheddar. And this lasts me for months. I've got a tiny bit left in the fridge, and I think I've had that block, goodness, probably from about September. So, you know, it just lasts a long time because I only use a little bit at a time, and I don't use it every day. So I do like my full fat cheddar. What else did I get? I've got some pears. I've got a lot of fruit this time, a lot of fruit. And this was reduced from £2.30 to £1.15. Again, sometimes when I'd like to juice, I juice an apple or I juice a pear for that sweetness, but also pear crumble. Yeah, thinking about those pear crumbles. Got another bag of chia seeds. These chia seeds are these tiny little seeds. Again, in my opinion, they should be on prescription. They are packed full of goodness. I'll just tell you, see what it says on the back, if it's got anything. No, it doesn't tell you, but these are high in protein. These tiny little things are high in protein, high in carbohydrates, and omega-3 fatty acids. They are a powerhouse. And they, you know, sprinkle them over your overnight oats and your baked oats, sprinkle them over your cakes and your biscuits, sprinkle them in your yogurt, or make a pudding. Just add water and allow it to swell, and you're going to get a delicious chia seed pudding. Beautiful. I picked up another one of the this, my fabric conditioner, and then I got these for the cats. Oh, I also picked up some Laughing Cow, again to spread on my Rivita. Picked that up, and then I went to Tesco's and I picked this up for Bobby, Bobby and Benji. And as I picked this up, I thought, do you know what? I've made a schoolgirl ever. So since I've had Benji with me 10 days, this is my orange cat. So Bobby, she's 18. She's 18. I've had her 18 years. So getting this, which is for a senior cat, brilliant for her. It's going to give her all the nutrients, all the minerals that she needs to keep her strong and healthy. This works for her. And since Benji's been here, I've just been giving Benji They're fighting and they're hissing. Yeah, they know I'm talking about them. I've been giving Benji this cat food, and he keeps turning his nose up at it. And I just thought, oh, it's because he's settling in, but he keeps turning his nose up at it. And then when I was in Tesco's, this I saw, and I thought, that's why he's turning his nose up at this, because this is for a 7-year-old cat, so that works brilliant for Bobby. Benji is 6 months old. He's gonna need this one for less than 6 months, because it's different set of nutrients, different set of minerals. He needs something different. And I just thought, of course. So I picked this one up for him. And, you know, it just made me think about my own journey, is that at different stages of our lives, we need different things. As we're getting older, we need to be thinking future-proofing is what I've heard this week. Future-proof, you know, future-proofing with the minerals and the nutrients and even the exercise to future-proof. Whereas when we're in our 20s and we're younger, we may have a lot of energy. We might not need the iron supplements. You know, we've got, you know, plenty of collagen in our skin. We're not getting the wrinkles and the lines, but we need something different when we get older. You know, when we're younger, we might have a lot more vitamin B, you know, because we've got that energy. But as we're getting older, we need different things. Also, Benji, being a young cat, he's probably going to demolish this in a week. But Bobby, being older, she doesn't eat a lot. We need different things, just like the cat. So that sort of drove that home to me today. So that was my shop from Tesco's. So there's a lot of food. And my challenge was about food. My challenge was to spend no more than £5 a week, 20 quid a month, or £60 on food for myself between the 1st of Jan and the end of March. Because the key is to use down what's in the freezer and what's in the fridge and the cupboard. So anything that I buy like this is just to top up. You'll notice I've not bought any meats, any chicken, anything like that. Not even any crisps or sweets or anything like that. I've not even done any of that. This is just simply to top up. So last month, well, I say last month, in the past 4 weeks, I totted it up last night and I've spent £22. £22 in food over and above what I've got there. So I'm pretty pleased with myself. I've just gone over my £5. So it's about £5.50. And the things that I bought was things like eggs. I needed more eggs and yogurt and my kefir. Definitely needed those. And that was pretty much it that I spent throughout the month. Over and above what I've got. So I've done really, really well using the food that I've got, not bought anything extra, just using what I've got and just buying the eggs and the yogurt. Did I buy anything else? No, that was pretty much it. So now that was 22 quid. I'm going to tot up what I've spent on food. That's probably going to be about £30. So we'll see if I can do that and stay within that. I did buy something else, guys. I did, well, 2 other things. I bought these. I got them here. I bought these from Amazon. I just want to show you. These are some compression gloves. They came today. I'm just going to open them up to show you. Get some scissors. I've got some compression. I've got a compression knee brace that I do wear sometimes, and it's really good. It's really good. It just holds my knee joint in place. So this is my compression gloves. If I can open it. Oh, it's not easy. I haven't got the strength in my hands, so it's not easy. So here we go. Here we go. This is what they look like. I got these in a medium and in the grey. I got these from Amazon. Gosh, honestly, the strength in my hands is absolutely gone. So the idea of these is you put them on. It keeps your hands, or it's going to keep my hands warm. Oh, there we go. It's going to keep my hands warm and keep my hands, you know, it's supposed to compress. Oh, you've got these gloves for your arthritis and fibro pain in your hands. Are they good? Do they you find that they help you, Kaz? Oh, and you like the Pilgrim lighter? It does taste like full fat chit. Oh, I haven't tried that. I'll have to give that a try. Oh, let me know. Let me know, Kaz, if these help you. I just think that the keeping my hands warm will definitely help. Definitely help, you know. Yeah, so I'll have to give they look all right. They look all right. They just look like fingerless gloves, and I think these will be fine if I'm sitting and I'm working, you know, just to keep everything intact and to keep my hands warm as well. So I know that my compression pad for my knee, it really does help. Oh, Kaz, yeah, they really help. Oh, that's so good to hear. And yours are pink. I did think about ordering the pink. I really, really did. And they had a violet, but I thought I'll go for something like that because, you know, I'm a bit boring like that. I let my nails do the talking, but I'm a bit boring with my colours. But I did think about the pink or the violet. So yeah, I'm going to keep these on. Actually, no, I could do with a compression pad for my knees and my hips right now. I really could. You know, that's it. Getting old. I know. I look at my nieces and my nephews and my grandkids, and I was like, God, I used to be like you. Not a care in the world, full of energy, bounding here and there. And my mum used to always say, drink your milk, eat your broccoli, you know, it's going to prevent osteoarthritis. And I was like, yeah. You should go, stop wearing those high heels. It used to be like 2-3 inch high heels all the time. Even just to go to the shop to buy a bottle of milk, I'd be in my heels. And she'd be like, you need to wear flats, look after your knees. I wish I'd taken her advice. I wish I had, honestly. So I bought me a new set of scales, kitchen scales, because my scales, honestly, I don't know whether I'm coming or going with them. Sometimes they come on, sometimes they don't. Sometimes I'm just ready to throw them up against the wall. I think I've had them for such a long time. Yeah, they've had their day. So I got this from Amazon. This was really affordable. I think this was like £7. Look at that. That is so nice and so neat. This is very similar to the Weight Watchers one with like the glass top. And it's not as fancy as the Weight Watchers one, but to be honest, I never used the only feature I used in the Weight Watchers one was to weigh things. I never entered the points values and I never did any of that. So this is just a basic one just to weigh my food on and ingredients. It takes batteries. I've got some batteries to pop in there. Yeah, it's really lightweight. £7. I'm sure this was £7. It wasn't more than £10 anyway. So I'm sure it was £7. But I will pop a link in the description box below if anybody's interested. And I do have 2 other things coming from Amazon, and it is a splint. I've got a splint for my hands. So when I'm at rest and when I'm sleeping, to keep my hands straight, because I wake up in the morning and my hands are like that, they're all curled up and it's really painful. So I've ordered me a splint to keep my hands straighter. And I also have ordered some toe splints because I've got, doctor says I've got hammer toes. I know, I was horrified when she said that. Hammer toes? I was like, when I think of hammer toes, I just think of ugly feet. I haven't got ugly feet. Honestly, I haven't. I get my toes, my nails pedicured every 6 weeks. I don't have ugly feet, but my toes are starting to curl up. So your feet sit like that, but my toes are starting to bunch up like that, and it's painful. So I've ordered some splints to help straighten it out as well. So yeah, there you go. I'm kind of thinking I should get the wheelchair out. I literally have a wheelchair in the shed. I'm thinking I need to get that out at this rate. I'm falling apart. But you know what? I'm grateful for small mercies. I am grateful. I'm grateful I'm still here. I'm grateful I still got my faculties. And I'm grateful that on a good day, I can do as much as I can do. And on a bad day, I'm still grateful for what I can do. And I'm grateful for your friendships, guys. And I'm grateful that you are here, that you choose to tune in, you choose to listen to me, you know, you choose to support me. And I'm really grateful for that. Oh, Kaz, you've got a wheelchair in your shed for when you can't walk. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. And do you know what? That's fine. Don't worry about the caps. Do you know what? It's pride that is stopping me from using the wheelchair. It's pride. But I know that if I continue down this trajectory, I may have to just sacrifice my pride and absolutely use it. But and that's the beauty for me for working at home is, you know, I don't have to go too far. But today was an eye-opener that I was really struggling with me walking and carrying and just moving. I was really struggling. So yeah, you know, yeah, and that's why for me, nourishing my body and keeping myself as well as possible, it may not get me back to full health, but it can slow down any degeneration. It can slow it down. So yeah, looking after myself. Oh, you're the same, Jackie. I'm so sorry to hear. So sorry to hear. Well, guys, it's 3:05. I'm gonna go and have a drink. I'm absolutely parched. I've got my water here. I'm gonna have a little sip. Oh, that was a long sip because I was just really thirsty. I'm going to put this shopping away, take my time and do it. In fact, no, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and sort those cats out. They're hissing at each other. I'm going to make me a cup of tea. I'm going to sit down, put my feet up for 10 minutes, then put the shopping away. And then Benji's got his first appointment at the vets. I was supposed to take him yesterday and I completely forgot. So I've rearranged it for today. So I've got to take him at 4:00. So yeah. So anyway, guys, that is it for me. Thank you so much for being with me. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back. It'll be tomorrow afternoon, maybe about midday, maybe about 11, 12. But if you've got any questions that you want me to answer, then just throw them out. Let me know. Pop them in the Facebook group. Send it me on Messenger. And we can have a chit chat about it. I need to go get something to eat as well. I haven't eaten today. I haven't eaten. I know it's not good. I need to go eat. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for being with me. Oh, my knee. I'll just straighten my knee. Oh, yeah. That's my cue to go. Guys, thank you so much. Take care, my darlings. Bye, Frugal Mama. Bye, Horatio. I will see you all soon. Take care. Bye.